Babbling on about something, even those half-baked feelings for a straw-like void, clad in a fast rhythm that grumbles like an illusion. Years buried in the fluttering tail of a goldfish fading away, spitting out golden sand with a sudden starch-thick heave, as if wiping away flower dizziness and vain jealousy with jade. The moth-eaten, immature, cold heart drenched in water is like the sudden breath from a bull's nose ring. This impoverished, empty thing that cannot be possessed, this distant height that only lowers itself, is like the boiling of flower mounds in a fading mist. Why do you intentionally try to become so beautiful? Only the spring that arrives by unanimous vote with a grace that cannot reach the funeral banners, disturbs the spring days of life upon the red carpet. Crickets and mole crickets crawl, the fierce lifelong sharpening. I serve, the backlight blows against it at every moment. The traces of the century nourished you, while only the wet sand with a pink warmth ended up transcribing the very first letters of the morning, as if wiping away flower dizziness and vain jealousy with jade. The moth-eaten, immature, cold heart drenched in water is like the sudden breath from a bull's nose ring. This impoverished, empty thing that cannot be possessed, this distant height that only lowers itself, is like a boiling of flower mounds and a fading mist, like a coot sharply flapping into wings in the water. The useless diligence of life pecked away at the flower rainbow, until for offering a response to the tilted things that had spent a season where love ends, and the babbling of an earthenware jar begins. Even the iron lady whom I could not fathom lived as a prophet. Why do you intentionally try to become so beautiful? Only the spring that arrives by unanimous vote with a grace that cannot reach the funeral banners, disturbs the spring days of life upon the red carpet. Crickets and mole crickets crawl, the fierce lifelong sharpening. I serve, the backlight blows against it at every moment. The traces of the century nourished you, while only the wet sand with a pink warmth ended up transcribing the very first letters of the morning. A tink between us, crossing those young ripples at the edge of 100-foot pole, embraces the shuddering waves and stands with you in the Cretaceous period as one body, falling helplessly with a deficiency that was second to none. Only the people making feedback firm held tight to the shabby sacred golden straw.